have been warned about. You acted exactly the same way. Mind you, that was posted on YouTube. Mind you, yes, I counted 12 times. Interesting that for Shiites, 12 times is quite an important number. It's interesting they would emphasize so many times that you're a bad man. And you know what? I agree with you. You are a bad man. Okay, that's what I want to say to you.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's not enough.
Fair enough.
That's not enough.
No,
I tell you what.
Well, okay, fine.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Again, if there'll be, I'm emphasizing, if it's only about you, that's your business. You decided to lead other people. That's misleading. You're supposed to rise up from the prayer.
Talking about the prayer, yeah?
That's right. You're supposed to rise up from the prayer and be in a state of spiritual purity. Which Muslim over here does not agree with me that when you pray, you rise up and you're spiritual purity?
I don't agree with you.
That means you're not. That means you're also not a real Muslim.
Muslim?
Yeah.
Right, so what's your name again, sir?
What does it matter with my name?
I'll just call you Mr. X, okay?
Come
now.
on.
Listen,
how about
Mr. X, I've listened to what you've said, okay? I want to tell you, look, I'm not here to defend myself.
Why would you? There's nothing to defend.
I don't care. Look,
you don't care exactly.
No.
There you go again. Why would you?
If you're attacking my personal character,
that's not personal character.
Look, I'm very happy. Look, what you said, I'll think about it, and maybe you're right. Maybe I have some flaws. Maybe I can make some changes. Maybe that I shouldn't have led the prayer in front of the people like that. Maybe you make a good point. I'll go and think about it. I'll have some tea and some coffee.
Okay.
And I'll think about what you said,
All
because
right.
you know, I have to think about the greater interest of my maybe Christian neighbor. I don't know if you're a Christian or a Jew or whatever you are. To see you're obviously very angry and upset.
I'm not angry, upset.
Yes.
You know what? I tell you why.
Look, if it's to do with
Maybe
that.
think about it this way.
Yeah.
If you love God,
Yes.
like I do,
Yes, sir.
I don't believe that you would be in the favor of the highest entity when you make them ritually impure. The prayer is is our connection to the highest
From
world.
what I understand, you're saying that what you're upset about me is that I prayed.
I'm not upset about you.
Yeah.
Whatever you've done to yourself, it's your business, and you're going to be accountable
fine,
for it.
you're right. If it's about me,
no, you didn't listen.
Yeah. Okay,
I know
sorry.
it's hard for you to. I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
Yes,
You're only
sir.
thinking
Yes,
about
sir.
yourself.
Yeah.
It was about other people that you led.
Okay, I understand. I think you're right.
So
I think
you misled them.
now I'm thinking about what you said.
Okay.
Let me think about it.
Yeah.
You know, you make a good point. You do make a good point, because when I was praying, I could have prayed far away. You know, that time, I think you said January this 22nd, yeah?
Yeah. No, it's 12.
12th, or whenever
Yeah.
it was. I could have prayed outside, because it's true that we did agree, didn't we agree? We agreed with the police officers and so on that we were not going to do a congregational prayer. So if I did that, I want to apologize to you.
No, man. Look, you're diverting.
I'm not diverting.
Unless you're intellectually not able to comprehend what I'm saying.
So what would you
maybe
like?
somebody else over here
No,
is.
so what is
Hear
the
me
problem?
out.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I told you. I believe you should be able to. My view is you should worship God at your will.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
what you have done, you were ritually impure as you got up from your prayer. You confess that to another.
No, I know.
Don't laugh, because this is, you see, that's your real relationship with Quran. You see, you're laughing because you take it for nothing.
I don't understand the point.
Prayer is one of the highest acts human being can do.
Yes, okay.
Okay? This is our connection
So are you upset with
to
me
the
because
spiritual world.
I was praying and
no.
then what's so sad?
You misled people behind you to pray, and when you got up, you were confessing to a man 12 times that you're a bad man.
Where's that?
You've done it. You've done it, and I was here. I saw you.
Okay, let's see it then.
This is not a court that we're going to show proof.
So okay,
either you're taking my word or I don't.
Okay,
and
I don't.
Remember, you're young enough to know what you're saying.
My friend, we're here for a reason, okay? We come to Speaker's Corner to discuss important topics that concern the community. Unless you're going to come with something that is of substance, I have to say, I've taken
substance.
I've taken what you've said. I say that if I've done something to offend you on a public level,
there's nothing about me.
Look, whatever. Okay, look. If you're angered by any of my actions,
no anger.
No problem. But what I'm saying to you is, we're here for a reason. Okay, we're here in Speaker's Corner. I don't want to waste everyone's time and your time. I've taken what you've said. There's no
I
hard
don't think you have.
There's no hard feelings. I'll think about what you said.
Okay.
If you want, we can talk about it again.
Do you understand what the prayer is? Do you understand what the prayer is?
I've listened to what you've said. Okay.
Yes. You've heard me, but doesn't mean that you listen.
Thank you very much for what you've said. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've listened to what you've said.
Okay.
There's nothing that concerns ideology or philosophy or religion in what you've said. So I'm here to talk about those things. If you don't want to talk about that,
no, that's
then there's
my
many
point.
other people.
That's my point, which you don't get.
So is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, you manifest it by doing so. You manifested your evil nature. You don't even understand
If I'm evil, that's fine. I'll be judged by God. All right, I believe that. Yeah.
No, you don't have to be judged by God. You judge yourself by what you say.
Fine, I'll judge myself. And
you already done it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, that's all I want to say to you. So yes, something else.
Anything else?
For the sake.
Is there
I don't know
anything
if
else?
you yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you're capable.
This is your last chance.
Don't give me last chances here. Listen.
Okay,
if you're capable.
Okay. Tell me something.
If you're capable of being conscientious towards perhaps the real Muslims who love God,
yes.
and when they pray with love, and when they get up from the prayer, they don't confess, they don't show to the world the evil, but actually they look into the world with eyes through, like as God would be looking through the eyes to the world. Only then you have a permission, as far as I'm concerned, from the spiritual world to preach people about spiritual matters.
Okay,
I understand things about. Hold on.
Okay.
One last. Let me tell you something else. I happen actually to experience the highest levels of spirituality. Okay. And therefore, that's why I have never criticized Islam, if I'm not Muslim myself.
Oh.
However, please do understand. Please do understand. You're disgracing yourself without even knowing.
All right.
For your own sake, stand back and respect real Muslims.
Okay.
Real Muslims.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yes, I made my point to you, and I hope you take it seriously.
I'll listen to what you have to say, and thank you very much.
That'll be appreciated.
All right. Goodbye.
All right.
Thank you. That wasn't really fruitful. A bit of waste of time. But anyways, anyone else? Where's Ali? Where's he go? I have my coffee ready for me. He had a bag with.
No, this is the grill.
Oh, you covered it?
Yeah. No, it's not even.
It's not that good.
There's no point. Upgrading that.